There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can say. There's nothing I can say.
Dear pen pal, I know it's been a few years since I last wrote you. I hope you're still there. I'm not sure you ever were. I never got any letters back from you when I was a kid. But in a way, it was always very therapeutic. Everyone else judges everything I say, and here you are, some anonymous person who never says boo. Maybe you read my letters and laughed, or maybe you didn't read my letters, or maybe you don't even exist. It was pretty frustrating when I was young. But now I'm glad you don't respond. Just listen. It's what I want. My dog died. I don't know if you remember, but I had a beagle. He was a good dog. My best friend. I had him as far back as I could remember. But one day last month, I went out to feed him, and he didn't come bounding out of his red doghouse like usual. I called out his name, but no response. I knelt down and called out his name, still nothing. I looked in the doghouse. There was blood everywhere. Cowering in the corner was my dog. His eyes were wild, and there was an excessive amount of saliva coming out of his mouth. He was unrecognizable, both frightened and frightening at the same time. The blood belonged to a little yellow bird that had always been around. My dog and the bird used to play together. In a strange way, it was almost like they were best friends. I know it sounds stupid, but anyway. The bird had been mangled, ripped apart by my dog. When he saw that I could see what he'd done, his face changed to sadness, and he let out a sound that felt like the word help. I reached into the doghouse. I know it was a dumb thing to do, but it looked like he needed me. His jaw snapped. I jerked my hand away before he could bite me. My parents called the center, and they came and took him away. Later that day, they put him to sleep. They gave me his corpse in a cardboard box. When my dog died, that's when the rain cloud came back. Everything went to hell. kill you if she sees you smoking.
Well, when she does, I hope you'll have the decency to bury me in an actual cemetery rather than the backyard. Think we should say a prayer or something?
I guess.
Okay, you can say it.
I don't want to.
Well, neither do I.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, stop being so melodramatic, Charles. No one's asking for a eulogy, just a simple prayer. Ask the earth to watch over him.
He's dead, and there's not a whole lot of that necessary.
You're so morbid. What about his next life? I think that we should pray to Hecate and ask her to make him a human. Someone we can meet and become friends with.
What?
Hecate is the goddess of death. She's also the goddess of reincarnation. It's Wiccan.
Oh! So you're wicked this week. Glad that's cleared up. I can't keep your personality straight. Last week, you both friends to a Baptist church, come home and proceed to tell Mom, Dad, and me that we're going to hell because we watch TV. Here, 9 days later, you're Elvira, mistress of the dark. We can't keep up with you. Find an identity.
You're one to
What
talk.
could you possibly mean by that? I'm always the same.
It's nothing to brag about. Just drop it, okay? You don't tell me how to live my life, and I won't tell you how to live yours.
I thought it'd be a bigger turnout. Well, it was popular. All our friends loved it. I just thought people would actually show up. pay
You
respect.
invited our
A
friends?
few.
You're so embarrassing!
You dressed like the bride of Frankenstein, and I'm embarrassed.
Shut up about my dress.
It's not the way you would have wanted his funeral.
He was a dog, Charles. They shit on the ground and lick themselves. Ceremony's probably not key here. It's just a fucking dog.
Oh yeah? Oh, he was my fucking dog, so fuck you!
He's my fucking dog too, so fuck
I
you!
never liked you.
Huh, I suppose I told you.
He didn't have to, it was apparent. He barely tolerated you. You're the loss.
You're a dickhead, see?
Just say your fucking prayer!
It was your fucking dog. You fucking say it.
Want to hit this?
No, thanks.
It's kind of fun, you sure?
Nah, I'm good.
I needed to tell you. Sorry about your dog.
Thanks.
She was a good dog.
Yeah, he was.
But he was old! That was long past his time. Still, he was a good dog. I totally wanted to come to your funeral party thingy, but I was waiting on delivery for the new bird.
What do you think happens when you die?
Do you do I believe in heaven?
Yeah.
Nah, man, I'm a Buddhist.
Since when?
It's kind of a new development.
Well, what do Buddhists believe happen when they die?
Buddha believed that one of two things happens when you die. Either you're reborn or you dissolve into nothingness. Oddly enough, the former is punishment and the latter reward. We Buddhists believe that the corporeal body is the source of all suffering, and the liberation from that body into nothingness, or nirvana, is the fucking way to go.
Don't you find that depressing?
Liberation?
Yeah, nothingness.
I think I'd kind of like to be nothingness. Because even nothing is something, right? What am I holding in my hand?
Nothing.
One would say that, yes, but in that nothingness is 1,000 things, right? Atoms and particles and tens of thousands of things that we might not even know about yet. I'm holding in my hand the secrets of the universe and the answers to everything.
You're so
Damn straight. Why all this interest in the afterlife? Is this about your dog?
just curious.
Dude, we all have to let go of things from our childhood. Do you, remember when you and my sister burned my blanket to teach me that?
Yeah, that was only 2 months ago. If I knew it'd lead to her being, well, I wouldn't have let her do it.
I was so pissed at you guys.
That thing was fucking nasty, man.
Still, y'all suck!
I think you're about to make a point.
I was?
Never mind, I think I got it.
My point is, Chef B, that life, it does go on. Even without the things that have been there since the beginning. The things that we think define us don't mean shit in the grand scheme of things. Us defines us, not things or people or pets. Like me without my blanket. Still me. Miss my fucking blanket though. That was a tick move y'all did.
3 words for you, bro. Pubic lice infestation.
Could have been fixed.
Hey, we let you keep the ashes.
I smoked them. I rolled up with some good herb and I smoked that shit. Now, me and my blanket are like one forever.
I'm seriously disturbed, dog.
We all know grief in different ways.
Can't be good for you.
Dude, showed you two trying to mess with my shit.
Hey, how was your sister doing?
She's good. The doctors say she's getting better. Damn, I missed that bitch.
So do I.
This conversation's a major downer, amigo. Dead dogs, missing sisters, burning blankets. Let's talk about something happy.
Like what?
Steve, my nigga, what is up, dog?
Not much.
Are we going to this party on Saturday?
Where?
Marcy's parents are out of town. Plenty of virginity. Hey, I think Marcy's all into you. Maybe it's time you're all into her, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Hey, man. Sorry about your dog. That's rough.
Thanks.
You could probably use that to get some pussy, though. Bitches are suckers for that shit. The best sex I ever had was when I told this girl my mom kicked it. She consoled me for 4 hours straight. If you whip up a few fake tears, it'll definitely help the cops. Watch and learn. Life has a meaning. Why couldn't it be me? Oh yeah, baby. I'm almost there. That's good. That's real good. I'm gonna want it this way. I'm telling you, it works like a charm. Plus, girls are suckers for animals. A dead dog, that's nice.
Hey, man. What do you think happens when you die?
That's a good question, Stevie. I'm glad you asked. It's something I've thought about many times. And the way I see it is, okay, when you start your life, you're coming out of this gigantic vagina that's bigger than you are, right? Right. Like, when we die, we're going back in. Except this time it's not our mom's. Right? You want?
No, thanks.
Speaking of kid?
Leave him alone! Why are you so mean to him?
Aren't you missing the Barbie tea party?
Why are you such a dick?
You said you wanted to suck my dick!
You're so gross!
See, is it okay if your sister sucks my dick?
I can't believe you let him talk to people like that!
Fuck off, Squirt.
Squirt being the operative word here?
You're disgusting. Hey, Matt, question for you. Where do swine live?
You know how I feel about people calling me that!
Ease up, she didn't say it. Deep breath. Let it go.
Because she's your sister, and you're my best friend, I'm gonna beat the shit out of her.
She knows that whole thing about her being a girl, too.
Right. You don't have to tell me, dude. But it all started with that little faggot. I fucking hate that kid. He's always looking at me like he's in love with me. I fucking hate that kid!
Hey, Beethoven, wait up!
Oh, no.
Hey, don't let those guys get to you.
I don't.
They're just assholes.
Okay.
Where are you going?
It's lunch period?
You want to sit together?
I'm not going to the cafeteria.
Where are you going?
I've got stuff to do.
Are you in the drama club meeting after school today?
I'm not in the drama club.
Well, you should be. It's really fun.
Aren't you the only member?
Yeah, but it's giving me a lot of time to work on my one-woman show. I'm thinking we'll call it Cocooning into Platypus. Do you like that title?
Sure, why not?
It's about a caterpillar who wants to evolve into a platypus instead of a butterfly. It's kind of a metaphor.
I got it.
Are you going to Marcy's party on Saturday?
I'd rather gnaw off my left arm.
Well, maybe we can get together this weekend sometime. I could do your tarot cards, or we could go see a poetry reading or something. Bye.
So he was all wah 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 wah. Such a dick. So like, excuse me, Mr. Bond, just because I can't define metaphors doesn't mean I don't know what it means. Stupid buttwad.
You call Mr. Von Peppercorn a buttwad?
Of course not. I added that to the story for dramatic effect. I begged and I pleaded to God not to put me in his class. I wanted to be put in Mr. Griffith's lit class. He gives space to anyone with tits. But no, I did the fat.
You really think Mr. Von Peppercorn is a fag?
Well, if he were straight, then I obviously wouldn't be failing his class.
Totally.
Thanks. I think God's punishing me for sleeping with Fatty Fat Freddy's boyfriend.
You slept with Craig Kowalski?
I blew him. I totally told you right after it happened.
You did not.
I so did. Ew. I need to stop with him. I'm speaking up. Is I'm good looking? No, sir. Sweetie, you have got to stop calling me that. I think I did it subconsciously. I hate that.
Oh my god, I know, right?
I mean, seriously, whenever one of us is upset over a real problem, she said, but her fat ass in and start crying out. She gotta stop puking up her face.
It's so pathetic.
I swear to God, if I can hear her bitch one more time about how Craig won't sleep with her until she loses weight, I'm gonna stick my foot up her ass. That is if I can find the entrance. If she's believing it, will someone please tell me why she's such a effort? I mean, come on, Frida.
She told me she was on a diet the other day, and I was like, what? You can't do anything bigger than your head? Survey says, you're bad! Take your finger out of your phone, drag your ass to Lane Bryant.
And speaking of her fashion sense, why is she always wearing that shirt that says WWJD? What the hell is that supposed to be? Jelly donuts.
I think that what would Jesus do?
Well, he wouldn't wear that ugly ass shirt. Those nasty ass spandex shorts. Spandex. Who wears spandex?
Someone needs to explain camel toe to her.
Oh. I'm not just the president of the itty bitty titty committee. I'm also a client.
You sure would have let Daryl Farmer finger him under the bleachers during the pep rally. That's for damn sure.
So, now, what should we drink to?
How about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness?
Marcy, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes you're really bland.
I am not!
Well, hello, there's 1,000 things in the world that toast you, and you choose the lamest one ever.
Okay, here's 2 tater tots.
Well, that's slightly more interesting. great invention. Simple but effective. It's like, who came up with it?
The sport was invented in the 1940s. After the war, General MacArthur decreed that the use of chopsticks was uncivilized, and Japan, the conqueror, should use forks and spoons like, quote, the civilized world. And fearing that the Japanese would rise up, revolt, and retake their country with their force, he invented the much less dangerous sport, which was then introduced to the public school system, but really it's just the plastic descendant of the runcible spoon.
How did you know all of that?
Can you keep a secret? Keep free to eat a moon pie and only 2 bites. No, seriously. I'm the smartest person in the world.
And she's a skinny miss.
No, it's true. I was part of this government experiment in elementary school. It was this drug that made kids like super genius, able to retain like everything they learned, but there was a side effect. Oh, shut up, bitch! You don't sensitive about that.
Go to the damn dermatologist.
Can I just finish my story? So, this super genius drug like fucks with all the kids' hormones, making them like super horny children. You had like these third graders running around fucking like everything.
That is so weird. You were really smart when we were kids. And got you.
You're so fucking gullible.
You're a snap.
Well, you don't believe anything.
How did you know all of that about the sport?
Duh, I looked it up on the internet. Every time we get drunk at school, we got this like, the sport is like the greatest invention ever. I wonder where it came from. So one day I just decided to be ready to dance it.
How brilliant of you. I'm depressed.
Okay. What's up, sluts?
English. What's up?
Nothing.
Sorry we couldn't make it to your dog's funeral.
That's okay.
But don't you think it's kind of weird having a funeral for a dog?
I guess, whatever.
Well, he's in a better place. Want a drink?
No, thanks. Oh shit, you guys are wasted. What do you mean by a better place?
I don't know, like zombie heaven or something.
Do you really believe that?
Hell no, not a chance. We're just saying to be polite.
You don't believe in that?
Well, I mean, yeah, for people, but for dogs, I don't think so.
So what happens to them?
Maggot food. I love you! I'm sorry. Oh, this is okay.
Dogs are gross.
If there are dogs in heaven, then I want to go to hell.
You're probably already going there, bitch.
Hey, we can gargle. So Matt, are you going to Marcy's party?
I don't know. Gotta check my calendar.
You don't even know how to read.
Very funny, Trisha!
It's a kid, like, dumb.
You should bring CB with you.
CB said he'd only go if you give him head, let him come on your tits.
You're a pig. But I didn't say that.
Can't touch my food like that!
I'm not.
Oh man, chew with your mouth open, that's disgusting! Look, there are germs all over your hand. So when you put your hand in other people's food, it contaminates that person's food. And when you chew with your mouth open, little pieces of mashed up food mixed with your saliva and turn fly out of your mouth and onto other people's plates. It's gross! And now I can't eat this.
This is the same kid who used to wallow in filth. A virtual cloud of dirt followed him everywhere he went. And now he's some sort of Gmur. And then it's like, who cares? He does? I am so going to have sex at your party. CB will come on your tits, apparently.
We should revolt. We should rise up with our sports and protest against
fatty, fat, fucking, fatty, fat fucking freedom. And just want peppercorn. And tater tots, because who the hell eats those fucking things anyway?
What are you two doing?
We're revolting!
I heard a song. The song was simple. Much more simple than what he usually played. I was passing by the music room when I heard it. I don't know if Frederick Chopin had a dog, but maybe he did. dog died too. I don't know. Maybe.
You're not supposed to be in here. I have permission to practice during lunch, but nobody else is supposed to be in here.
You've gotten really good. I mean, you always were, but well, who wrote that? Beethoven?
Chopin.
Do you mind if I just listen for a little while? God, this is really embarrassing. My dog died. He got rabies. They, had to put him under. I looked up rabies on the internet. It's an acute viral infection. It's transmitted through infected saliva. I guess he must have been bitten by something that had it. Maybe a fox or a raccoon. Bats can have it too. It travels from the bite to the spinal cord and the brain. And the victim gets a really high fever and uncontrollable excitement and spasms of the throat muscles. That's what causes them to salivate. They can't swallow water. Another word for the infection is hydrophobia, which of course means fear of water. Can you imagine not being able to swallow? That must suck. It's weird. We had him vaccinated when he was a puppy, but I guess it doesn't always work. We had a funeral for him. Well, my sister and me did. I think I was supposed to say something, but I couldn't think of anything to say. I just stood there, frozen like an idiot. My brain went numb, and that's never happened to me before. I mean, there's always something going on up there, right? Even in the subconscious. When people meditate to clear their minds, I don't get that. I never want to have a clear mind again. I guess I was thinking that by burying him, I'd get some closure or feel his presence there or something, and I just didn't, so I don't know. I mean, have you ever had someone close to you die? Couldn't stop thinking about them or what's happened to them, and so you're stuck in this morbid place, and there's just so much death that it feels like your head's going to explode. It makes you feel like you're not even there, that maybe you're dead too.
Oh, it's just that you haven't spoken to me in years. Except to call me faggot, or to dislocate my shoulder, and all of a sudden, I get a stream of consciousness monologue about your dead dog while I'm trying to spend the only moments of my day that truly don't suck. And you see, there's some component missing to this conversation other than an attentive listener. A segue, I suppose? Forgive my bluntness. Please don't hit me. But I could give two shits about you or your vacant mind or your morbid curiosities or your dead fucking dog, so why don't you just leave?
I never dislocated your shoulder.
According to my doctor, you did. In shop class last spring, you twisted my arm behind my back and told me that you wouldn't let go until I said that, and I quote, "I like to get it up the ass."
I was just playing around with you.
Now that makes me feel a lot better. At least I know it was all in good fun. Now I remember, through my screaming and the searing pain, I definitely recall hearing laughter. Any way I can contribute to the fun of the group.
We were just messing with you.
Fuck you, CB. I'd rather you say we beat the shit out of you because we can't stand you than to say you were just messing with me. That implies light teasing or slightly opprobrious behavior. I haven't had lunch in the cafeteria in 2.5 years for fear of going home with some part of it smeared across my shirt. I haven't been in a bathroom on campus since the time my head got slammed into the wall. I believe you were there.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, well, you didn't stop it. The faculty doesn't care. You know what I'm so sick of hearing? They only pick on you because of their own insecurities, the classic guidance counselor line. Oh, geez, Mrs. Blank, since you put it that way, my head doesn't hurt so much anymore. And what really kills me is everybody wonders why kids bring guns to school and shoot you fuckers down. Maybe you're not the bully, but you stand idly by and watch. In my eyes, that makes you even worse. So please, just go.
Well, maybe if you didn't act so...
What? What, CB? How do I act?
well, gay.
And how does one act gay? By playing the piano? Oh, it must be all those times I ogled the football team. Maybe I'll stop carrying around a pink purse or openly sucking dick in plain view of the entire student body. What? What is
You're
it?
being hostile, and I'm just trying to talk to you like a civilized...
I don't want to talk to you! I just want to be left alone. I don't need social pointers. The only thing I need from you is an apology for the 5 minutes that you've stolen from my day.
See, this is why you don't have any friends.
I think we both know why I don't have any friends.
Stop being so melodramatic.
You're in here crying about your dead dog, and I'm the one being melodramatic.
Shut the fuck up about my dog, okay?
Or what? You'll hit me? Go ahead. I'll show you how people get hurt, and don't run away to cry like a big fucking baby! What's so funny, asshole?
I'm sorry.
I don't see anything to laugh at.
It's just that I was scared of you for like a second.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I deserve it. Promise me you won't bring a gun to school?
I don't know where to go. You were one of my best friends. You all were. I just don't get it.
It's no consolation, but can I be honest?
Yeah.
No one knew what to say to you after your dad got arrested. It was awkward.
It was more awkward for me.
I'm sorry you weren't there for you.
That means a lot.
See, now you're being sarcastic again.
No, I wasn't.
It's hard to tell with you. Truce?
I wasn't fighting a war. But okay. Truce.
Are you?
I don't know. I've never had sex, so it would be hard to say at this point.
But what about your...
My dad? I don't think that's considered sex.
Do you remember when my dog used to howl every time you played piano?
Yeah. I always found it pretty insulting.
He was singing along. What do you think happens to pets when they die?
And they go to heaven.
You believe in heaven?
Sure. There has to be some reward for having to live through this.
Do you think there are animals there in heaven?
The wolf will live with the lamb, the leopard will lie down with the goat, and the calf and the lion and the yearling together. And the little child will lead them. The cow will feed with the bear, their young will lie down together, and the lion will eat straw like grass. The infant will play near the hole of the cobra, and the young child will put his hands into the viper's nest.
My dog killed a living thing. And a God be mad.
He was sick. So he couldn't help it. You know, they say a dog sees God in his master. A cat looks in the mirror.
I hate cats.
Me too.
Metamorphosis. Transformation. Evolution. Change. Evolution. Change. Changing evolution. I am a teenage caterpillar. I know of these things. Soon I will spin a cocoon. And from that silk-like craft that I will create, a magnificent creature will emerge. No! Not a butterfly, for butterflies are a dime a dozen, destined to flit out for a day or so and then drop dead. Or have its wings ripped off by a demented child. Or have its body pinned to a piece of cheap foam core and banded under a cheap frame, or hung in the bathroom of an elderly woman who reeks of preparation H and this paper rug. This will not be my fate. This cannot be my fate. I will become a platypus. It's not impossible. It's just never been done before. It's only a matter of time. You see, I will wait in my cocoon longer, and I will change from a butterfly to a swallow, then from a swallow into a duck, then from a duck into a platypus. It's all just a matter of time, and time I have. I will wait to become a platypus. I will be an extraordinary creature!
You're cordially invited to the party of the year. My folks went to Bali and left my ass here. What better way to get my revenge than throwing a shindig that'll make them both rich? I bought some cakes, so chip in some cash, or else just bring from your parents' stash. I'm sure someone will bring some grass. Remember the rule, puff, puff, pass. If anyone says I'm driving E, well, you better bring a pill for me. If anyone's up for a little fist ed, well, you can use my parents' bed. So mommy and daddy, I'm sure will regret I'm throwing a party that you'll never forget.
on the invitation that said, no queers. Sorry you came up this way, buddy, but you're going to have to turn around and follow the trail of breadcrumbs back to that little house of yours.
Matt, dude, chill. There's nothing wrong with him being here. We're having a good time.
We weren't until he walked in.
Leave him alone, man. Let him stay.
See? My parents would kill me if they found out that there was a homosexual in our house.
Marcy, there are 7 people upstairs on ecstasy fucking in your parents' bed. Relax.
Did you hear this a homeless?
See? Look. Now that he's here, people are starting to die.
Frick. No, don't go, Matt. Calm down. Go inside and get a beer or something.
I'm not going anywhere until this little faggot has walked his faggoty ass out of here.
He's not going anywhere.
CB, shut up, I'm leaving.
No! Yeah. Isn't your dad waiting for you?
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Apologize to him right now.
Fuck no!
Go!
Lose your so is Beethoven.
I'm gonna kill you!
You guys make me sick. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What? God!
Oh my god, God, Peter, please.
What did you just do?
I think we need to get out of here right now.
That was a very stupid thing you just did. Was it? You realize we can't go back to school now, don't you? Well, you can, but I can't.
Where do you want to go? I have a car. We'll leave tonight. I'm game. Let's do it.
Are you on crack? I'm not running away with you. I never want to see you again as long as I live. In fact, I think I hate you. What did you think that would accomplish? Did you not stop to think about what it would mean for me?
Are you sorry that I did it?
Yes,
That I kissed you or that I kissed you in front of them?
both.
Well then, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted me to.
Well, that's mighty presumptuous of you. What made you this way? It's all the Chopin you never want. I'm kind of like going through the Chopin phase right now. This is all so weird.
Look, I'll tell them all it was me just trying to prove a point.
And what point would that be?
I don't know, that it's okay to be different.
And you needed me as a visual aid?
You can fix things.
I don't think you can.
I was sticking up for you. That's what you said you wanted.
Sticking up for me is one thing. Sticking your tongue in my mouth in front of everybody is quite another. I can't believe you did this to me. What am I going to do? Kiss me. Okay.
Did that really happen last night, or did I just dream it?
No, we definitely had a threesome. Well, Trisha, that's not for you, Mom.
No. I made a part about Stevie kissing that thing last night.
Do you guys have to scream? Shit, talk at a normal volume. Sorry, sweetie.
That's fucked up. We showered together after practice. What if he rapes me or something?
That is fucked up, but I had a really good time with you last night.
I mean, CB, come on. No.
Now, have you thought about your taking to the prom?
Do you think they have sex and shit?
I was thinking maybe we could see a movie later or something.
Does anyone have a cigarette?
We loved last night. Did you mean it?
It just doesn't make sense.
I want yogurt.
Yeah. Why don't you and me go get a hot tub while Trisha goes to the store and gets some yogurt?
If he thinks about me when he jerks off.
I don't want to go away.
Sure, yeah, do.
This is all that little faggot's fault. I don't know what he did to see you, but I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Are you crying?
No! The sun's in my eyes.
Do you think he's into me? Honestly? Since when are we ever honest with each other?
Yeah, he's totally into you.
We'll drink worse by the bay and sit on your back stairs and I'll whisper in your ear in the summer rain, in the summer rain. And the sweat will roll down our backs.
Well, it's about motherfucking time.
Well, if a certain someone would stop getting thrown into solitary, then another certain someone could come visit more often.
Sit down, sit down.
The doctor is in.
Boy, is she head.
Very fun.
I thought you might like it. How are you? How is everyone?
Everyone's pretty much the same. How are you?
I'm great. I'm doing really well. I've taken up knitting. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's been really good for me, and I made you something.
It's beautiful. Wow, thanks. I'll wear it often. Don't the handcuffs seem a little unnecessary?
Are you kidding? I love them. They're kinky, and you know me.
I do.
Besides, they're for your protection.
I'm not scared.
Maybe you should be.
When are you getting out of here already?
As soon as I can say 3 simple words, fire is bad. But I'm not in any hurry to rush out of here. They've got me on great drugs here. Can I just say, I love lithium! I haven't tried it!
Don't say shit like that. There are people who miss you out there.
Those people out there are just as crazy as the ones in here. Does that sound cliche?
Maybe not as much as I love lithium!
I miss you. I think you should burn something down so you can join me in here. We would have so much fun.
Fire is bad.
So, what's new in your life?
Nothing much. I'm failing like 3 classes. I kissed Beethoven, and my sister decided that she's Wiccan this week. Well, that's only this week. I mean, she's gone completely.
What?
Wiccan. It's some sort of spooky goth thing. I don't really get it.
You kissed who?
It wasn't a big deal. I kissed him last night at a party in front of everybody. Although it wasn't the first time.
Wait, slow down. Beethoven? Skinny, dorky Beethoven that we all make fun of.
Yeah, the same one you were in love with.
When I was 8. This is a joke, right? My brother set you up for this, didn't he?
No, true story.
Was it like a dare or something?
No,
You just kissed him? Out of nowhere?
sort of.
And you're okay with this?
I think so.
So,
So,
what does this mean?
I don't know.
Did you enjoy it?
I wanted to do it.
Why?
Because I felt like it.
Major parts of the story are missing, CB. What happened?
Well, the first time we were in the music room.
At school.
Yeah. And we were talking. Actually, we were fighting, and then we were talking, and I just kissed him.
And the second time.
Party at Marcy's house.
And people saw.
I wanted them to.
Oh my god. I don't believe this.
Is it so hard to believe?
Yes.
Why?
Because you did something different. You've always been so predictable.
Great, here we go.
It's true. You know it's true. Kissing Beethoven is something that's so completely out of character for you. I mean, for a straight guy to kiss a gay guy, that's like something. That's hot.
What if I'm not straight?
Are you coming from the closet?
I didn't say
You
that.
did not
not say it either.
Not saying something isn't the same as saying something.
No offense, CB, but I don't think you're cool enough to be gay. Don't get me wrong, I love you to death. But if I had to imagine you giving a shit about home decoration or musical theater, I just don't see it.
No, you're using stereotypes.
Sorry, Miss Manners. I am in a bit of a shock here.
We had sex too.
Excuse me!
Yeah, after the party we left and we had sex.
Holy fucking shit! You're a homo, CB!
I did something I wanted to do doesn't mean I'm a homo. I've smoked pot before doesn't mean I'm a pothead. Drank plenty of beer doesn't make me a drunk. You set the little redheaded girl's hair on fire. It doesn't make you a pyromaniac.
Well, actually, technically it does.
Okay.
Are you going to do it again?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you have feelings for
I
him?
don't know. I've grown up questioning everything I do. When we were kids, everyone, mostly you, told me what I was doing was wrong. Made me so self-conscious about everything. Good grief, it takes me an hour to get dressed every morning. I'm always worried about what other people are going to say, what they're going to think, and when I kissed him, I didn't care or wonder what anyone was going to think. I just did.
That wasn't an answer.
I can't stop thinking about it.
Sounds like love to me.
What do I do?
You have to tell him.
I can't.
Then resign yourself to being alone for all eternity. I'll be 5 cents, please.
I love it when we play it up.
So, I guess we won't be getting back together when I get out of here.
Oh, so now you want to get out of here, huh?
Fuck yeah! I had no idea what I was missing. Oh, by the way, my brother told me about your dog. I'm really sorry.
Oh. Yeah, thanks.
It's a shame I'm locked up in here. Cremated him. Sorry, bad joke.
Hey, why'd you do it?
What? Burn the bitch's hair off? Torture tresses? Light her locks?
Tell me.
Her hair is a symbol of innocence. And my lighter, a symbol of corruption. God told me to do it. The devil made me do it. Charles Manson is just so damn persuasive. She is Joan of Arc and I am the townspeople of Salem. I did it for Jodie Foster! Boredom. Plain and simple. It was a political statement. Allegorical, metaphorical, a cry for help, a plea of insanity. Yeah, we just blame the government or the educational system, puberty, PMS, my parents.
No.
Fine, then I did it because I felt like it.
That's no excuse.
Really? You used it no less than 5 minutes ago.
Public displays of affection and random acts of violence are two different things.
Are they? They say love and hate are the closest to emotions.
I'll bite. Why do you hate the little redheaded girl?
Because you used to love her.
You did it because of me?
Yes. I just love you so intensely. It's borderline psychotic. You're all I ever think of.
Seriously.
I'm just fucking with you. It's the lithium talking.
I'm gonna go.
Wait, don't! I was pregnant.
Why can't you be honest with me like I've been with you?
I am. I was pregnant. Don't worry, it wasn't yours. I had just gotten the abortion the day before. And the next day in biology, we were ironically learning about reproduction. I'm listening to Miss Rainey talking about fallopian tubes, the uterus, eggs, and I am feeling sick to my stomach already. I'm trying to zone out on anything I can. I start reading a note over Miss puritanical princess's shoulder, and she's telling her friend how happy she is that she's a virgin, how she's gonna stay that way till she gets married, and how repulsed she is by all the whores at our school. Without thinking, I
reached into my pocket for my cute little red big lighter and lit her cute little red hair on fire. And every day in therapy, they ask me if I'm sorry. And I just can't be. No matter how hard I try, bitches like that make me sick. They've made me sick! I am officially sick, psychotic, unrepentant, and unremorseful. I've been branded a sociopath and have no choice but to believe it.
Pregnant?
Pregnant.
Fucking with me again. I gotta go. Visiting time's over.
I'm glad you came.
Me too.
Oh, before you go, I guess I don't have to ask how everyone reacted.
To your incarceration?
I meant the kiss.
Are you kidding? We hightailed it out of there so fast, I didn't even have time to look.
Smart kid.
Although I think my sister mouthed, I hope you die at me across the breakfast table this morning. But the clock is ticking, and I guess I'll find out how everybody else votes tomorrow at school.
Good luck.
Thanks.
See, I am so proud of you for breaking through, for stepping 1 foot outside the norm and giving no apologies. Promise me you won't apologize.
I won't.
Have faith in you. Ooh, and next time when you come, if you wouldn't mind sticking a little book of matches up your ass, I would be your best friend forever.
You already are.
Hey, Blockhead! You forgot your scarf!
What's wrong? I who?
My brother, you moron.
Because he's gay.
Can't believe this. Everybody's treating me like a leper because I'm forced to share the same house with him. We share the same bathroom. What if I get some gay disease?
Oh, that would suck. But come on, you're smarter than that. What's this really about?
He knows how I feel about Beethoven.
Have you voiced your concerns to him?
Don't want to talk to him.
Want to smoke?
Yes. I've never done it before. How do I do it?
Here, I'll teach you. This is the card. Put your finger over it. Just hold. Suck. Let go of the card. And continue sucking.
I've never smoked pot before.
I smoked my blanket.
It's not fair. Why does he have to be my brother?
It's because you two share the same parents or something.
Do you think I should tell my parents? Maybe if I did, they'd send him away.
They should send him to Amsterdam. I'm pretty sure a lot of homos go to Amsterdam. I don't want to go to Amsterdam. Not because I'm a homo. You can smoke anywhere in Amsterdam. I'm definitely going to Amsterdam.
You're retarded.
Perhaps. Hey, you know what would be the perfect revenge? Is if you had sex with your brother's best friend. Guys really hate that.
Oh, I'm gonna lose my virginity to you.
Well, I think you'd be equally upset by you giving his best friend a blowjob?
I've never done it before. How do I do it?
Here, I'll teach you.
I hate Salisbury steak. Hey, don't you guys hate that obligatory scene in teen movies? You know, the one where they explain the inhabitants that sit at each table? They say, like, the stoners sit here, and the cool kids sit over there, and the jocks sit over there, and the geeks sit over there. Blah, 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 blah. It's in like every movie. Don't you guys hate that? I think we're all dodging a certain topic here. One that perhaps needs to be addressed. I mean, we can talk about adults, right? I mean, I'm not the only one with an opinion, and CB's our friend, so all I'm saying is that... Oh, Jesus Christ, someone just fucking say something already!
About what?
CB, dumbass.
Oh. I saw him in the hall. I like the shirt he was wearing.
Well, the Bible says that homosexuality is a sin. Good. Okay, good. This is good. Okay, I'll go next. I am A-okay with being gay. But with that said, I still think it's really gross to see two guys kiss or hold hands. Drag queens frighten me. Anyone else like to share? Guys? Anyone? I mean, yeah. I totally hate Salisbury steak too.
Dude, you know what's even worse than Salisbury steak? Mexican pizza. I fucking hate Mexican pizza. It's like, they didn't even invent it, so why do they swoop in all high school cafeterias and take credit for it? If I want Mexican food, I'll go get a taco, not a pizza? It just doesn't make sense, right? It's like, I don't know, like Australian spaghetti or some shit like that. It just doesn't make sense. Fuck, man, why don't we ever have tacos? Or like, burrito day. If I was class president, I would insist on burrito day. Not this Mexican pizza shit. But you know what else is good? Hamburgers. Oh, even in a high school cafeteria, a hamburger is always nice. Sort of like you can't go wrong with it. Like, sure, it's a little tough and bun's always a little hard, but I can eat a hamburger, yo. But only if it is. It's not right. See? He understands. There's no such thing as Mexican pizza!
Sweetie, I think he was talking about CB.
Oh.
Well, the Bible says...
I don't give a shit what the Bible says. It's just fucking wrong. It's disgusting. And it's just wrong. And I fucking hate that kid. Fucking with my best friend's head.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna stand by as my best friend becomes a... You will.
Maybe you should have a talk with me
his fucking face in.
Violence never solves anything. Actually, it does. But for the sake of your friendship with CB, perhaps you should have a civilized conversation with me. Something along the lines of, it hurts me that you're pursuing a sexual relationship with my friend.
Yeah, she's right. Just tell him that.
Oh. Tell him that the Bible says it's wrong.
No. Tell him that CB's like dead or something. We could all pretend like CB's dead, but he isn't really. But Beethoven will think that he is, and then he'll stop liking him. we can tell CB that Beethoven's dead, and then they'll both think that the other is dead. It's genius. I'm a fucking genius.
Seems really pissed. Don't you think someone should go after him?
No. I find it best not to interfere with feuding lovers.
Are Beethoven and CB feuding?
I mean, Matt and CB ding-dong. Wait. What? Oh my god, you guys are so blind. Matt loves CB. That's what this is all about. Doesn't take Nancy Drew to solve that case. I figured that was a stupid one.
I don't buy it.
The only thing you buy is a baggie that comes from a guy who calls himself the Gmur.
Whoa, me.
Repressed homosexual anger isn't all that I mean, think about it. He's always like, faggot this, faggot that. He obsesses over CB and he's totally jealous of Beethoven. Here, let me give you an example. Take fucking fatty, fat-ass Free. Now, I'm sure we can all agree that she's the biggest carpet muncher who's ever walked the face of the earth. Correct.
She's totally in love with Craig Kowalski.
Well, she's a ginormous fucking heifer of a blimp.
She weighs like 80 pounds.
Shut up, Ben! Okay. Don't you think she's jealous because we're pretty and I'm popular? So much so that she probably obsesses about how much she hates us all day long.
She never talks about you, but you always talk about her. It's you that's obsessed with her.
No, little stone friend. Seems you've missed the turn in our heading towards a dead end.
No. Move over, Nancy Drew. Scooter's driving this thing. So, following the logic you so graciously presented us with, repressed homosexuality rears its ugly head in the form of jealousy and obsession. So, holy shit! You two know what this means?
We are not lesbians.
Well, at this time not.
What's that supposed to be, you twat?
No. I just think it's sort of strange that you never invited me to your guys' sleepovers in the 8th grade.
That's because you make weird sex sounds when you sleep. I do not! I do not!
I do not.
You don't have to. I am not jealous of Rita, and I am not in love with her either. She and Craig Kowalski can have each other. I hope he gets lost in her fat little Trish! This is the cool table, right?
anyone messes with my boyfriend, I'll kick him some ass.
Your boyfriend?
Well, I thought the other night, so I sealed the deal.
Slow down, CB. Why? Because I don't want a boyfriend.
Nonsense.
We shared a moment.
We shared more than that.
This can't happen.
What can't?
We can't just start a relationship. You've got to be a little more realistic.
Give people time. I'll get used to the idea.
How can I expect people to get used to the idea when I'm not used to the idea?
Fall in love with it.
Oh, this is retarded.
You want yogurt?
No.
Shit, I do right. Ham or bologna?
See, I really need to practice.
You really need to eat.
I'm in the fucking twilight zone.
Ham it is.
See, just stop this, okay? This isn't what I want.
What's the problem?
This is the problem. I'm a little stressed out right now, and I'm trying to calm my nerves by playing the piano, and you're turning me into Donna Reed before my very eyes. Oh, never mind. Look, the other night was great, but let's just call it one of those things. You go back to being your old self, and I'll even let you hit me now and again for old time's sake. This is just too weird.
Remember the other day when I asked you if you were gay? You said you didn't know. You had never been with a man before. Now you have, so it's the ring.
I don't know. Try not to think about it.
I can't think of anything else. Fine. I'll leave you alone.
Thank you.
But eat something. You're too skinny.
Fine. Just give me time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You're not supposed to be in here.
Where's your boyfriend?
He's not my boyfriend. Look, I didn't have anything to do with what happened the other night.
You sort of did.
Just leave me alone, okay? Please, I didn't do anything.
Play something. So are you two like a couple now? Are you going to parade around halls holding hands? Go to prom together? Did you have sex with him? Keep playing. Why can't you people just keep it hidden? Instead of throwing it in our faces. CB is not like you. She hated you so much as look at him. I'll kill you. You got that?
No.
What? What did you just say?
I said no. Big pen.
Frédéric Chopin died of tuberculosis on October 17, 1849. He had two requests upon dying. He was terrified of being buried alive, so he asked that his heart be removed from his body. It was. It is entombed in a pillar in the Church of the Holy Cross in Warsaw. The second request was that Mozart's Requiem be sung at his funeral. The piece requires female voices, but the Church of the Madeleine didn't allow women to sing in their choir. They delayed the services for 2 weeks while the powers that be argued. In the end, they honored his final wish. Beethoven didn't leave a note. So, I don't know if he had any last requests.
I'll go first. Beethoven was very talented. I definitely connected with him on that level. His suicide was an enormous shock. I mean, I never thought he'd do something like that in a million years. That's all.
What do I think about it? Well, I mean, if I had to go, I definitely want it to be an overdose. What kind of pills were they anyway?
Does it matter? Our good friend is dead. You're being really insensitive. I just wish he would have called me. I would have totally told him everything was going to be okay and stuff. I don't think he had my number, though.
I think Matt should be put in jail or executed.
Why? He didn't kill him.
When Matt did, let Beethoven do what he did.
That's hearsay.
And he gets a 1 week suspension, a slap on the wrist. It's pathetic bullshit. Sorry, I just don't think it's fair.
How does his death make you feel? Stupid. Oh, come off it. No one even liked him. Who cares? He's dead.
God, that's rude.
That's life, Patty. The world is filled with people who have tough lives. But do you see them killing themselves? No. So they couldn't play the piano anymore. There are people out there who can't walk, can't see. Do they give up? No. They keep going. Pathetic bullshit, sis. Suicide is pathetic bullshit. It's weak.
Weak? You didn't even go to his funeral. You didn't even say goodbye to
Did he
me.
say goodbye to me? I wish he was still here, so I could twist his arm behind his back, shove his face in a toilet, and tell him that he sucks dick!
You can
Can we just stop talking? This is exactly what he so selfishly wanted. For us to all sit around and pretend like he was still our best friend and sob over how much we miss him.
Please stop this.
If you miss him so much, why don't you pray to your witchcraft goddess and ask her to bring him back? Or maybe Matt can dive back in the dirt, dig the faggot up, and break a few more bones. Hey, Van, we can get your sister, the pyromaniac, to light him up, and you can roll his ashes into a big fat joint, and all y'all can get high. Marcy, Trisha, here's the maggot food. And we'll all come back here, and we'll talk about how we feel.
to a chimpanzee, to a human. I had evolved much more than I ever wanted. And now, I would learn to think, and ask questions, and make friends, and lose friends, and laugh and cry, and maybe fall in love one day, and maybe see that love go away. Maybe climb a mountain. I never wanted to do any of those things. Platypuses don't feel, do they?
The sad thing is, his hands will never heal. The broken parts of a dead body cannot heal.
And now I'm trapped. In this body, I will always know regret. The girl who should have been a butterfly will always want to be a platypus.
I hope you're doing well. Sorry for unloading all of this. I bet this is the longest letter you've ever gotten. Thanks for listening. Sincerely, yours truly, your pen pal, CB.
Hey,
Hey,
you okay?
why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine.
What? I know you didn't mean what you said.
You're wrong. I did.
I know you loved him.
Look, I went through something. Some sort of phase. I don't know what it was, but I'm done with it now. Everything's okay. I'm back to normal. This is a good thing.
I don't believe that.
Just stop already, please. I want to move forward.
Look, I know I was a real bitch about you two. It's that's okay though. In time I would have been okay with it. I would have been great with it. We're different, you and me. We're special. We're not like
I
them.
am like them. I want to be like them.
That's sad. You know, when we were kids, I used to look up to you.
When I was a kid, I was a loser.
No, you weren't. You were great. A little different. Great. Recently, I've seen that quality in you again.
Do you ever feel like you're not a real person? That you're just a product of someone's imagination. You can't think for yourself because you're really just like some creation. Somewhere, there's people laughing every time you fail.
Laugh and the world laughs with you.
Cry and they laugh even harder. Do you think I'm gay?
Maybe. Maybe not. I can't keep up with you. Find an identity. Oh, I almost forgot. This here.
tough time having to deal with situations that you feel like you can't handle.
But if anyone is equipped to deal with these things, it's you.
I promise that things get better.
Hang in there.
Be strong.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I was talking to a girl the other day about an incident that happened at her high school. There
Was
was
a
a
boy.
Bully.
tormented.
To the point of opening fire in the cafeteria. He was quiet and awkward. No one ever spoke to him unless it was to insult him. He took the lives of many people. The girl told me that no one ever extended a hand of friendship to this poor child.
She hadn't. She said how she wished she hadn't turned a blind eye to what he was going through.
She wondered what would have changed with just one connection, no matter how great or small.
She lives where I live now, a place where there is no violence. Everyone treats each other with kindness, love, and respect. If you can imagine such a place, I challenge you to do so. Think on it.
As for the questions you're asking yourself and others, don't concern yourself with death. Immerse yourself in life. Enjoy every moment that you're allowed to. And keep asking questions. My dear friend, don't ever stop asking questions.
Also, bear no malice for the ones who leave you. The only regret they have now is the regret of not being able to tell you how they truly feel.
They wish that they could say goodbye to the ones that they left behind.
Sometimes that's impossible, even in perfect happiness, even in nirvana. They will always have this regret.
A boy recently came to live down the street from me. He's had a pretty tough life, but things are better for him now. He plays the piano like your friend. I often hear his music wafting through an open window where little yellow bird sings. Sometimes I cry when I hear it, but mostly I smile.
You found a dog who likes to sing along. He takes good care of the dog. When we talk, he tells me of a person he knew and where he used to live. Someone very special who means more than anything to him. A person that reminds me of you.
I apologize for not being able to be there for you before. I'm not sure that I'll be able to write you again. Just know that there's someone out there thinking of you. Someone who has vested interest in your success. Oh, I wish I had the opportunity to meet you. Maintain in your heart all that makes you who you are. You're a good man. Your pen pal. CS.